Okay, so as you guys saw by the title, I want us to quickly go through the trade that I took yesterday. And also right now there's a trade I'm in, so I'll also go through that I just took. Okay, so let's start off at the higher time frame. So as you guys can see, for this past 2 weeks or so, market has been bearish. We had a manipulation above this high and then shift lower, and then we have this fair value gap, which pushed us lower, coming for these lows here, right? So obviously, after that, what do we expect to see happening? We expect to see a pullback, at least to either 50% of this range or the premium here, and then maybe a continuation, maybe. So once I see that we had this sweep here, and then we also came in here for a resweep, and also we are in a discount, so I'm not interested in taking any sales here. So went down to the lower time frame, and we can see that after that sweep, we had a clean breakout structure going to the upside, right? After we had that breakout structure, what happens? We take our fib. That's our low we're taking. That's the most recent low before we broke structure, and then that's the highest point we went to. So I took, and when you look at this, the fib aligns with the fair value gap, so it's higher probability. So I took my entry right here, and then I closed once we entered into this candle here because I could tell there was potential of either a reversal or market was gonna react to that, and I wasn't willing to hold through that, hold overnight. Nah, I'd rather just wait for the pullback and then catch the buy again, like I just did with this 15-minute fair value gap. So I do think that we'll push higher from this fair value gap. We'll see how price plays out. But I went in with low risk here, so yeah, it's fine. And then another confluence is that we also traded above this high here. We pushed nicely, trading above that high. So obviously it makes sense that we have a pullback. That's how market moves. I mean, high, and then we put in a low, higher low, and then we wanna see the high coming for that high. So the trade I'm in right now, we have a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Right, and then if you look on the 5 minute here, we see that we have a temporary low here. This is kind of a A+ setup. And then also we had a resweep here. See that after we had that resweep, we have a fair value gap here that we tapped into, and we're pushing nicely from that strong closure above these, and then trade, which means this is now an order block, right? We come into that, look how we're pushing now. I don't like to overanalyze the 1 minute or the 5 minute when I'm trading gold. I like to stay on the 15 and the 1 hour, It kind of helps also with the psychology. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to this. As you can see, it's pushing right now. So we'll see how that goes. So our first entry was here, and we targeted this level here. That was a good exit, I won't lie. And then right now we in this one, and I'm gonna be targeting my stop is right here, because then if you look on the 5 minute, we also have this candle here, which I can allow price to come low into that if the fair value gap is not gonna push us higher, because sometimes we will react off of the order block, sometimes we will react off of the fair value gap. So that is gonna be pretty much it for gold. And then also with Nasdaq and USDT, Luckily, I didn't take these, you know. Okay, so actually, I'll make a separate video for this because this is different now. This one is different. I don't treat these the same way as gold, so I'm gonna make a separate video for these ones. It's kind of the same thing, but there's also like, yeah, we'll make a separate video for that. But yeah, for now, we'll just leave it at that. And I'll see you guys on the next one.